Target. We called it mowing the lawn. Being careful and thorough day after day with no results got to be very tiring and very boring. For the first while, the weather had been good. Then storms blew in, and we were bounced around like a cork in a churning whirlpool. This was not only rough and unpleasant, it also meant wasted time as we were forced to stop searching. Jean-Louis and his crack French team had done their best, but sadly, after 6 weeks, we still hadn't found any sign of the Titanic. It was now up to the American half of the expedition, along with Jean-Louis and 2 of his team, to try to find our target. When we moved from Le Suisse to the Nord, we also moved from using sonar technology to using video cameras. The Nord was geared to tow one of my pet pieces of equipment, Argo. Argo is basically a steel sled with video cameras that filmed the ocean floor. Its moving images are sent up the tow cable to video screens on the ship so we could see instantly what Argo was seeing on the bottom. As we settled into the new ship, tension began to mount. We all knew that time was fast running out. To have any chance at all now, we had to push really hard in our hunt for the Titanic. And that's why I decided on a new search plan. I knew that when things fall in deep water, they tend to be scattered by ocean currents. The result is usually a long comet tail of debris that settles on the ocean floor. I thought that this must have happened when the Titanic sank. A long trail of objects would have been scattered out of her as she plunged to the bottom. And because the trail would cover a wider area than the ship itself, it would be easier to find. So to save time and make the search easier, I decided to look for the debris field instead of the Titanic. I also hoped that cameras would succeed where sonar had failed. Starting just south of where the lifeboats were found in 1912, we decided to work north and run Argo and east-west lines over the search area. With our new plan in place, it was time to swing into action. Our search teams poured into the control room to man their stations. Argo was ready to dive. The smell of hot and buttered popcorn filled the room. We were relaxed, but concentrating on the job ahead. After the long, slow trip out to the site, we were finally getting down to business.